Video Pinball, released by Atari in 1978. This game features an electronic pinball game combined with a pinball table. Now, what's really neat about this game is the table itself is a 3D model of a pinball table that's illuminated by blacklight. It gives a really cool glowing effect, kind of like the Tron arcade game. Now, the controls of the game is pretty straightforward. We have a start button here in the front. Then we have an actual working plunger, like a regular pinball machine. Then we have our side buttons, left and right, for our flipper control. There's also another feature where you can actually push down on the control panel to give like a nudge effect to the table. If you do it too much, though, you can tilt it, just like in a regular pinball game. All right, let's give it a try. Ball number 1. It's actually not too bad of a pinball game, actually. In 1978, being early on in the video games. Oh, not enough power. It's kind of neat how they simulated the plunger power in this game as well. Basically, there's just two colors in this game. We have red for the LEDs, and we have our white panels and the white ball and target. So it's not a very colorful game if you play without the overlay. It's also kind of hard to play without the overlay as well, because you can't really tell where the ball's going to go or bounce off. I do like the 4-panel arrangement. It's kind of nice. Oh, right down the drain. Get some moving around that screen. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. Oh. Awesome game, man. Now let's take a look at some home ports of this game that Atari put out about the same time. First up, we have Video Pinball, the home arcade version. This was Atari's model C380. It came in two different designs. It had a wood grain console and also a white one. This had 7 games on it. 2 of the games were pinball games, which is one of the reasons why it was ported to the home console, along with Breakout. Now, it's not a bad version of pinball. It's a little rudimentary. As you can see, the paddles don't actually move. They kind of like, they're bars that just appear when you push the buttons on the side. But at least this little console had a neat feature where you had the buttons on the side like a pinball machine. So that was kind of cool. And it is kind of enjoyable. It's not too bad. The ball physics aren't too bad. Just getting used to those paddles is the challenge. Oh! Man. Ooh. Oh. I like how it has the targets at the bottom you can hit to get rid of. Now, I don't like how the ball can get stuck like that down at the bottom of the screen. It's kind of like bounces along. I do remember when this came out in the stores. I remember seeing them. I never had one, but I did have some friends that had one. And we used to play this game quite a bit on it. Oh, come on. Get back up in the air. Ooh. What a pretty fun game, man. Now, Atari also released this to their other home console, the Atari 2600. Now, this version of video pinball in the 2600 is actually a little bit better than that little dedicated console that they released. Ball physics are a little bit more touchy on this one, but for a pinball game, it plays really nice on the 2600. Not too bad. And the ball gets a moving on the screen. Oh! Down the drain. I like that flashing effect. Come on, get over here. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Well, that's Video Pinball, another great game from the late 70s, another one of my favorites. Thanks for watching.